viewers to the Saturday, March 9th edition of 284 News. I am Jaco Wooding, bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. On Thursday, March 7th, U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams subpoenaed two jurors who expressed grievances and initially sought to recant their guilty vote in the trial of former Premier Andrew Foy on drug trafficking. Only one of the two jurors showed up to the judge's courtroom. Following a series of questions, Williams asked the one juror whether her guilty verdicts at the end of Foy's February 8th trial were actually her decision, to which she responded yes. Following which Judge Williams allowed the 12-person jury's guilty verdicts to stand, leaving Foy vulnerable to a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years up to life in prison on the main charge of conspiring to import cocaine through a British territory into the United States. Foy, age 53, was also found guilty of 3 other charges involving money laundering and racketeering. His sentencing is set for April 29th in the Miami Federal Court. In other news, the private sector has stepped up in a major way to invest in the BVI's athletic talent, with 3 local businesses leading the charge. More in this report. For the first time in the over a decade-long history of the BVI Olympic Committee's Elite Athlete Program, recently renamed the Tahisha Harrigan Scott Elite Athlete Program, the program has welcomed major corporate sponsors in the likes of DLT Solutions, Clarence Thomas Limited, and Conyers. BVI OC Treasurer Mark Chapman made the announcement at a recent press conference, adding that while other small donations have been received, these major sponsors have accounted for an additional $30,000 being added to the program's $200,000 budget for 2024, bringing the new total to $230,000.
This all started in 2012, and at that time it was $50,000. And that was divided between $50,000 per annum, divided between 5 athletes. They were each getting $10,000 a year on average. And that source was Olympic Solidarity. And when sort of Pan Am Sports started to take some of the responsibility for funding from Olympic Solidarity, we increased the program up to the 200 that it was until the start of this year. And 200 is split now between 7 athletes, and each athlete gets a different amount depending on whether they're elite or development athlete. But the whole amount of the money that we get from those 2 sources goes directly to the athletes on a monthly basis, and it allows them to live and train and be professional athletes. And so one of the reasons, the main reason for today, is that we're celebrating the first time really that we've had corporate sponsors adding to that 200,000. So I can safely say that for the current year, the minimum amount is going to be 230. They've added another 30,000.
While DLT Solutions was not represented at the press conference due to travel obligations, representatives from Conyers and Clarence Thomas Limited addressed the gathering. Conyers managing partner Mark Ford said that the firm's decision to invest in the initiative is rooted in a strong belief that it is imperative to invest in the efforts and initiatives within the community. He added that in many ways, the firm identifies with the values of the BVI's hardworking athletes who continue to show dedication and commitment to their crafts.
We are a major employer within the community. We have 60 employees, and we believe strongly in supporting various efforts and initiatives within the community. We like and are attracted to the idea of programs that help develop, programs that address the future and aspirations of talent. We identify with the notions of perseverance, commitment, achievement, dedication, no shortcuts. We as a law firm strongly believe in the hard work and dedication and commitment to our clients, and we identify with those that do that within the athletics program. So we're proud to play a part. We congratulate all those involved. We hope this may be the beginning of a further relationship. We will do our bit to encourage the private sector to support. And apart from wishing everybody the very best of luck in establishing and getting this program off the ground, and of course to our athletes in Paris, we look forward to watching people strive. It's not all about winning, it's about development. Winning in the future at some point is a fantastic bonus, but development of the individual, the team, the community, and the country is the most important thing.
Meanwhile, David Thomas of Clarence Thomas Limited said that their decision was a bit more personal, as he had been an athlete himself. He said that he was honored to be among the initiative's first major corporate sponsors. Thomas, who recalled facing international competition alongside others in the room that day, including three-time Olympian Tahisha Harrigan-Scott, said he had seen firsthand the challenges experienced by athletes and that CTL is dedicated to supporting and assisting wherever it can. Thomas also took the opportunity to urge other members of the community to do more to support the athletes who continue to bring pride to the BVI.
And Clarence Thomas Limited has always been very much in the forefront of trying to help any development that happens in our country. We believe in supporting, and assisting where we can, in helping the development of our future stars. I think we're sitting in a very unique position right now with the 4 athletes that we have currently, and very more that's in the waiting that's coming up. So. It wasn't really difficult for us to jump on board. I am urging more corporate sponsors to come on board and help. 'Cause like I said, for me it's different because I've been there. I understand the struggle. I understand the struggle of the Olympic Committee, the Athletics Association, sailing. So I understand what these guys are going through. So, I'm urging everybody listening, as long as you can help and assist, to help and assist. I think we need to do more in helping, the Olympic Committee to help to put our athletes' names out there so people understand, what's going on. I mean, these are our stars, and, and should be treated as such.
It was later revealed by BVIOC President Ephraim Penn that in addition to supporting the initiative in 2024, CTL has pledged $10,000 to the initiative annually for the next 4 years.
What surprised us when we went to meet with Clarence Thomas, we walked in, we didn't expect anything outstanding, because we have been knocking on so many doors and not getting the proper, things we wanted. And so we presented our case, and then Michael looked at us and he said, well, we can help, and we're willing to help. He said David had been on his back for many times, asking him to help. And he just immediately said he will commit $10,000 for the next 4 years, just right off the bat. So we are hoping that Conyers will follow suit.
Unknown to Mr. Penn at the time, he was shortly in for another surprise, as Mr. Fort, who also owns Capriccio's restaurant, was so moved and inspired by the day's proceedings that he pledged an additional $5,000 to the initiative.
I came here in my capacity as managing partner of Conyers. For those of you who know me, will know that I also own Capriccio restaurant as a sideline. Capriccio will dedicate $5,000. What I've heard today is inspiring and impressive, and I think myself and my partner Capriccio would like to play a part in that. I can give you pizza as well, but I don't think that's much use to the athletes.
The Elite Athletes program started back in 2012 to help athletes overcome financial challenges and pursue their dreams. The program has since supported many iconic BVI talents, including Tahisha Harrigan-Scott, Chantel Malone, Karen McMaster, Thad Letsam, and Eldred Henry. Jacka Wooding, 284 News. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for Fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. We continue with news that the Agriculture and Fisheries Exhibition and Market 2024 kicked off last weekend on the sister island of Virgin Gorda, providing local businesses within the two industries the opportunity to have their products on display. More in this report.
Lots of activity here at the Agriculture and Fisheries Exhibition and Market 2024, right here on Virgin Gorda. A month of activities for the agriculture and fisheries industry, with Virgin Gorda being the first stop. I had the opportunity to cover the event as well as to speak to the junior minister responsible, the Honourable Carl Dawson. Here's what we have in store for you.
Today kicks off Agriculture and Fisheries Month with exhibition here at Virgin Gorda. So far, I really like the level of support. It really calls for a lot of community work to pull it together to begin with. The team from the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries, the various vendors around, as well as all the supporters who have come out, and it really says to me that and I'm honest. We are not where we want to be in agriculture and the BVI right now, but as I interact with persons, I believe that we can get to where we want to be, and this is just a signal to me for the interest and what people were willing to do to support agriculture and fisheries.
And I think this is the first time that we've had a month-long set of activities. Generally, it's for a week. Speak about what would have prompted the initiative to extend for that period of time.
Correct. It really gives us the opportunity to ensure that every island has a weekend. In the past, only Tortola had a weekend, and everybody fitted in the days in between, which impacted the number of people who could participate and join in.
It's quite fit to be in Virgin Gorda. When it comes to agriculture, Virgin Gorda was a leading producer of foods to sell to Tortola and to St. Thomas. And we have today a lot of locally produced goods. Not only food, but also honey. Virgin Gorda honey, Virgin Gorda crafts, Virgin Gorda foods are here on sale today. Baked goods, cooked goods. So I'm so pleased. Having been in St. Croix 2 weeks ago and seeing what they're doing. When I came today, my spirit was lifted. I'm inspired by what I'm seeing here today. And this vendor here was also in St. Croix, selling locally made BVI goods. And she's here today on Virgin Gorda. So I'm so pleased at the way agriculture, and I must commend the Premier and his junior minister for doing this whole month of agricultural activities and fishing, and to start here in the 9th district.
Okay, I'm Tikia. Serenity Soaps and More is the name of my business, located in Virgin Gorda. I make handmade soaps, body scrub, body butters, and I use stuff like in the environment, like aloes, neem, and stuff to make these products. And it's safe for children and adults alike. Right now I only sell online, hoping in the future to have my own mini soap factory.
Okay, and speak about some of the benefits of these products that you have here. I can see a list as it relates, so you have a price list here with soap bars, body scrub, body butter, etc. Speak about the different products as well as the benefits of these products.
So the soaps, they all have different benefits. I have about 30 different scents which aren't always in stock, but all of them, they leave your skin smooth. Since it's natural, there's turmeric that would take out marks out your skin, dark mark. The body scrubs, you can use that to scrub your body. If you want to do your at-home pedicures, you can use that. And I also usually have body butters, which are used in replacement of lotion.
I'm Dr. Cheryl Augustine, and this is Mistress Mona Penn. We are here in the VG Agriculture Fair. Eaton Farm is here. We have a variety of different sweets. We have coconut sugar cake, the old-time peppermint candy, pepper sauce, the local pepper sauce, and we have a famous tamarind lollipop. So why don't you try it and tell me what you think?
Yes, you just gave me you call it tamarind, we call it tamarind in Barbados. So it's of the same.
It's the same family, same thing.
It's good. It's good. And this is basically what this have the seed in the middle?
It has the seed, the pulp, everything is the natural tamarind of the tree that we use.
And would you say this is like the highest selling product you have? The most demanding product you have here in terms of this particular sweet?
Yes it is. It's the most demanding one. Wherever we go, Tortola, any garden, Virgin Garden, St. Croix, everybody wants the tamarind lollipop.
Viewers, I'm here at another stall, Silma's African Supplies. I assume you're Silma? Well, welcome to 24 Media. Tell us a little bit about your stall and your products you have to offer here today.
Okay, I have here mostly natural stuff. I have some soaps, moringa soap, cocoa butter and shea butter, which is very good for the skin. I also have herbal, neem, charcoal toothpaste, all different type of soap here, herbal soap, and I have scented oils. I have also incense, and I have some African made by myself, and also some BBI wear made by myself also.
My name is Tristan Cricky, one of the co-owners of Agri Paradise VG. What we're looking at here, Mr. Premier, is a NFT system, which is called a nutrient film technique. We have a thin film of water running through the emitters. You can see feeding the roots of the plants. But these plants, they were grown already. We clipped them, and now they're growing back again for a second time. So we're getting 2 clippings basically out of one crop, which is good. It's a basic centralized system with a tank. We have the water right over here. The water is pumped or turned on with timers, as it's an automatic system. The water flows up to the head of the pipes, and then gravity feeds it back down to the tank. So it just circulates, around and around. And like I say, it's automated. So it's on a timer. So once the time hits, then it comes on and then it goes out by itself.
This is really the future. I mean, as we know, the Virgin Islands is a place where everybody grew food, everybody had livestock, etc. But obviously with tourism and financial services, people's attention shifted elsewhere. But when I see young brothers like this taking up agriculture, it shows me that the potential to revive the sector is with us. And not just to do it in the traditional way, but to use technology and logic and passion, creativity to be able to take the sector forward, because as you know, it's different from the past. Now we probably have less land space to work with. We have to be more efficient in terms of our production to be able to compete with the imported goods. And this brother here, I think, is an example for all of us that agriculture can be something that you can make a real livelihood out of.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this thing like you,
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow.
What your name is? She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hustle. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
The wait is over. CCT FIRE is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT FIRE. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Welcome back and thank you so much for sticking with us. The League of British Virgin Islanders, based in St. Thomas, USVI, has honored 5 individuals who have contributed to the fabric of the territory of the British Virgin Islands. The 2024 honorees included Mr. Aaron F. Paralon, Ms. Janice Stout, Ms. Marjorie Smith, Mr. Clayton Emmanuel, and Carvin Malone. The League of British Virgin Islanders is a non-profit organization whose purpose is to build on the strong ties of the BVI and the USVI through a scholarship fund in the honor of Dr. Noel Harrigan. Director of the League, Mr. Molito Smith, spoke on the success of the event along with its overall aim.
I am Molito A. Smith, Jr., President of the League of BVI Landers. The League's mission is to foster community improvement through scholarship, cultural exchange, and community involvement. We connect persons of BVI heritage to strengthen our community ties. We are completely volunteer-run and have been in existence since 1988. For the past 2 decades, we have provided annual scholarships to students of BVI heritage attending the University of the Virgin Islands. The Dr. Norwell E. Harrigan Memorial Scholarship Luncheon is our annual major scholarship fundraiser for the Dr. Norwell E. Harrigan Memorial Scholarship. This year's theme was Sustaining Our Ties to Fortify Our Communities. The distinguished honorees for this year's event were Mr. Aaron Paralon, entrepreneur, educator, and community advocate. Ms. Janice Stout, Esquire, attorney, community advocate, and culture bearer. Ms. Marjorie Smith, businesswoman, boat captain, and marine industry leader. Mr. Clayton W. Emmanuel, retired educator, world-class musician, and community advocate. And Mr. Carvin Malone, entrepreneur, community advocate, and former Minister of Health and Social Development. Mr. Carvin Malone was slated to be honored prior to his untimely passing. The League, in consultation with the Malone family, found it most fitting to recognize him posthumously for his lifetime of work and commitment. The scholarship recipient is Mr. Jamari Elijah Sargent, a double major marine biology and applied mathematics student at the University of the Virgin Islands. Best wishes as he continues his academic and career pursuits. As our communities navigate the ever-changing global, regional, and local landscapes, we are reminded of the importance of sustaining our ties to fortify our communities. Thank you to everyone whose support made our March 3rd, 19th Dr. Norwell E. Harrigan Memorial Scholarship Luncheon an overwhelming success.
In other news, recently I had the opportunity to catch up with the 2024 Virgin Gorda Easter Festival honoree, Mr. Rupert Buck Vanterpool. Here's a look at our discussion. We are coming to you from Virgin Gorda. We broke out of the studio, we hopped on a ferry, and right now we are at top of the Baths, taking in scenic views alongside the Virgin Gorda Easter Festival Committee. And it would not be Virgin Gorda Easter Festival without an honoree, so we do have this year's honoree in the building, Mr. Rupert Vanterpool.
I really appreciate the way, they came forward to me. It's been a while since they haven't had somebody, I think, in my capacity to be honored. They honor many people, but they went all out, even though I tried to say, listen, I don't really think I need to be honored. But they say, I don't have a choice. It's the people's choice.
Tell me, what does Easter Festival mean to you?
The people of the island really get together and enjoy leisure, pleasure, all the activities that goes around. So it means a lot. And it's a celebration. It is celebration.
Could you take your time to introduce anyone who is questioning whether or not they should come to entice them to ensure they're here for Easter weekend?
I think you will be missing something if you don't come. Virgin Gorda is it. Virgin Gorda is the real place where tourists, locals, Catholians, you name it, any part of the Caribbean, we usually have a large gathering. And I think if you don't come this year, which we're hoping to be the banner year, especially since I'm being honored, I think you need to come over here and enjoy what Virgin Gorda has to offer.
The full interview is available on all 284 media platforms. And viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com, like us on Facebook at 284media, and 284BVI on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and Threads. I am Jacko Wooding, and I will see you again next week. So have yourself a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top or power?
Huh?